Hello everyone, this is Liam from Bakugan by Liam, and I am back finally after a couple months hiatus. Hopefully this will stay and I'll be able to continue making mediocre content for all of you. In my opinion, it's pretty mediocre, but you know, money will be coming in. I just got a job, so I should be able to now afford to do other things. But I got a special package that I kind of teased on my Instagram, and I'm very excited about this. I don't think I really told anyone outside of my house that I ordered this specific item. So without further ado, let's get right into it. That's right. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is the Heos Aurelus Trox X Nobilius Ultra Starter Pack, which comes with Aquos Ryarazu and Pyrus Simoga. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of gawking at how incredibly awesome it is to be looking at this right now. So this is the Bakugan Armored Alliance Fusion Force line. If you've been keeping up with the anime, Bakugan can now fuse, and the toys, when you play with them in the game, the double faction right over here means that you can use both of those factions in your deck with just the one Bakugan. So just having Heos Aurelus Trox X Nobilius Ultra, I can use Heos and Aurelus automatically from that. So if I used all three of these on a team, I can use 4 different factions, which is a really cool mechanic, and it opens up deck building quite a lot. So if we look at this, a little close up on the contents there, and then there's more contents on the back. So it comes with a Bakugan Gate card. It also comes with, oh, I forgot. This isn't a Gate Trainer anymore. These are actual Gate cards, the new Gate cards. They actually have symbols and points on them. I believe that they're actually used in the toy battling game. I forgot about that, because that's new with Fusion Force. Armored Alliance had the Gate Trainers, which just had art on them, but these are actually used in the game. Don't mind my wrinkly fingers, they just took a shower. Alright, so it comes with 1 Bakugan Ultra, 2 Bakugan, 6 Bakukors, 3 ability cards, 3 character cards, 1 gate card, 1 instruction sheet, and 1 Bakugan toy battling rules sheet. I'm so excited for all the new Bakugan Pro stuff, and I really can't wait to buy more of it. Spin Master, take my money. I want the Bakugan. Oh, another piece of tape. This is really, really sick. And also, Ryarazu and Simoga have just recently shown up in the anime as well. Here we go with my little package here. I guess we'll open this up first and get a look at the cards. Oh, wobbly table. Before we get a look at the cards before we gawk at the Bakugan. Armored Alliance Toy Battling Rulebook pamphlet. Instructions, and I'm assuming checklist as well for Trox X Nobilius Ultra. I don't want to look at the instructions because I like to make it like a puzzle. Oh my lord. That's very different. So if you look on the right, it's got all the normal factions, it's got Diamond, and then it has all of the faction combos. That is awesome. I assume that's all of them. I'm not going to count. I don't feel like doing math. But this has all the new Bakugan listed, as well as some of the not older, but the first wave Armored Alliance stuff, the non-Fusion Force line stuff, like Kilotor, Milius, Trox, the basic stuff. And then they've got the Hydros X Trino. Pegatrix and Gorine, Trox and Nobilius, Dragonoid and Auxilitor I'm excited for. I believe... You know, I don't know if it only comes... Yeah, I think it only comes Pyrosaurus with Dragonoid Infinity. I'm not too sure about that. But these are really cool. Oh my, I'm very excited to get a Dragonoid and Treaders. The model is kind of like a spiritual toy version of Leonidas from the old Bakugan Battle Brawlers video game. A lot of people have always been asking for a toy Leonidas, but it never happened. And I think that the rights are still owned by one of the other companies. I'll just kind of show you the instructions quickly. I don't want to look at them now because I just want to make sure they're in frame. Focus, and then I'm going to look away because I want to try and film it myself. Alright. And now, ooh, should we do the gate trainer? Or that's not trainer anymore. Should we do the gate card or should we do the cards first? I'll save the gate card for last because that's very, very new. Ooh, the art on that is incredible. We've got Baku Treasure featuring Aquos Krakelios, and it looks like it's wrapped around something. It is a, zero cost Baku action. Oh, I think they changed that from action card to Baku action now. That's interesting. It's a little change. So it's 0 cost to draw a card. I can see that being nice. This is my first dual faction card. I haven't gotten any dual faction stuff. I didn't have any Armored Elite cards. These are the new Fusion Force cards. I didn't have any of it. I didn't have access to it. The only cards I got were Baku gear from the packs, and they were all single faction. So this is sick. This is the first time I'm seeing one in person. That's not true. I saw some with the detective. This is the first time I'm owning one. So this is pretty cool. It looks like they're kind of misprinted. It almost looks like a flat print. It doesn't, I don't know, something's a little funky about the printing compared to what I'm used to, I should say, compared to the other prints. This is really nice. Hail Scorch. 1 energy for +4 damage. It's pretty good damage value. It could be good in Might Mac. Giving you the Halos option now too with Might Mac, with all the dual faction stuff, makes it more viable. This is 1 energy for +3 damage, so I'd say this is better if you have Pyrus in your deck, definitely. Pyrus and Halos, definitely run this, but if you only have Halos out of the two of those, then I guess this is not that bad either. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's so freaking pretty. Wow. Trox and Nobilius Ultra. So the way the new Fusion character cards work is they start off with, see how it says and, so it's the Bakugan separately, and the character card is about the strength of a normal Bakugan. But then I believe all of them have this ability, like a little energy ability, so you pay 6 energy for this specific one, and then you fuse it. So 300B, 6 damage, you pay 6 energy to fuse, and then you flip them over. Oh my god. I really hope they add foils. This full art would be incredible in foil. I'm so happy I picked this one. I don't know enough about all the new stuff, so when I went to order it, I knew I was just ordering the one. I just ordered the one that I thought looked the coolest, and by god, am I so happy I picked this one. This is incredible. So for 6 energy, you fuse Trox and Nobilius Ultra. It's from 300B and 6 damage to 1400B and 7 damage. So I'm not entirely sure how useful this is yet, or like how good this would be for 6 energy, because they're very new and not, you know, once they get out in the public, once they're like fully released and everyone's playing with them, we'll kind of get a gauge of how good, you know, like how good each one is. But for right now, 6 energy is like a mid to late game play. I can see, this is my prediction, is that this is going to be a somewhat mediocre, sort of like a basic fusion Bakugan to use. At least right now. I don't know if they're going to have evolutions for these fusions. Not sure how that's going to work. And oh, that's interesting. This side that it starts on only has Halos. Does that mean that we can only use Chaos. I was under the impression, I might have just come to a revelation, I was under the impression that it would be dual faction and we could use both factions in the deck. I'm going to have to get a ruling on that. I'll try, if I get something from Ventus Knight or whoever, I'll try and post it on my Instagram, which I will link in the description. So I'm a little confused now, because this is the side it starts on and it only has Chaos. So I'm not sure, maybe you're not allowed to use the extra factions? I don't know, but we'll find out. This seems like it would be, from what I gather and without having actually had any experience playing them, this seems like it's going to be a mediocre fusion. Because it's a mid to late gameplay, it's a little expensive, and you have to survive that long with 300 B powers, so I could see it definitely being more of a basic one that you give to someone to introduce them to fusions. Then we got Ryarazu, 801. That's actually pretty good. I know 1 damage is kind of weak, but especially with a Flaming Fist core, and you know, you can always add more damage, but having a nice high base B power is pretty neat. So this actually looks like it'll be pretty useful. That's a little, you know, could have used better cores, but I guess to balance out for having fairly high B power. Wow. I'm sorry if this is dragging on longer than you would like. This is all new to me, and I'm very, very excited. So I'm kind of like looking at all the details. And then we've got Pyrus Simoga. The freaking accent thing on this is insane. I love how it's all of this black, almost like black undersuits in Halo, how they kind of accentuate all of the colored pieces. This is quite incredible. Speaking of Halo, I'm recording this the day that the Halo Infinite gameplay trailers and not gameplay demos and story trailers were launched. And if you haven't seen that, watch my video first, because I need views, hopefully, to grow. I doubt it, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. And then you can go to Halo's YouTube channel. It is incredible. Incredible. It looks insane. But back to Bakugan. The art on, I don't remember who it was, but I heard someone say that the Fusion Force artwork is incredible. It might have been Haruren. But yes, it was Haruren. Said that the Fusion Force artwork was incredible. I see what he's talking about now. This is absolutely astonishing. And for those of you that don't know, Simoga was actually the Bakugan named by the first invitational tournament champion, Simo, who is primarily a Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber, but he was invited to the first invitational, and he won, and he got to name a Bakugan as one of the prizes. So this is his named Bakugan, Simoga, which is sick. So I'm glad that one of my first Fusion Forces, I was able to get that. Not to brag or anything, but I actually have a couple signatures of his. Cough, cough, scoff. Oh, there go all the Baku cores. I got his signature because the detective had gone to a meetup. Ooh, sorry, just the packaging's cool. The factions in the background. Had gone to a meetup in Brooklyn. Ooh, getting the cores off the ground. Where Simo had gone to a card store, and he actually was kind enough to get some autographs that I could to buy the cards off him, because I needed the cards, and also he was nice enough to get them autographed for me before I bought them, so that was cool. Anyway, going through the cores, so it is, oh lord, it is mostly Flaming Fists, which is a little disappointing. Flaming Fists again, sorry, not Flaming Fists. Flaming Fists are good. Fists, just regular fists. They're not the best. Ooh. Oh. Okay. There's new symbols on these. Alright, let's start. I'm gonna definitely need to check the rules on these. So this is a basic one. This has been around since Battle Planet. So is this. I think this was also in Battle Planet. This is new. So this is a new symbol here. So I'm assuming that this ability can only be used when you have a fused Fusion Bakugan. That's my guess, is that any abilities under that are for fused Fusion Bakugan. That seems very likely, but time will tell. I'll try and post any ruling clarifications I get on my Instagram, which again will be linked in the description. This is another standard fist, and then this was the other one. This only if I'm correct on how that symbol works, this would only be for fused Bakugan. The implications of that are interesting, because that means any other Bakugan that lands on it that is not a fusion Bakugan, just any regular Bakugan that lands on this, doesn't get a buff. Unless, of course, they have a shield ability, but they wouldn't get a buff from the core directly, which is quite interesting. Ooh, before we move on to the actual Bakugan, I haven't touched them yet, but you can see them sitting nice and pretty in their plastic prison. Before we get to that, I want to look at this gate card, because I'm quite excited. I've been playing since Legacy. I'd say maybe, I think I started around New Destroya, but I bought a lot of the original Battle Brawlers as well. So gate cards hold a special place in my heart, and I have a massive stack of them, of the originals. Oh lord. I love it. I love it. The art. The artwork. That's incredible. That's just incredible. So I believe these are used in the toy battling game, and I love that they're standard card size. You can put these in normal card sleeves. You don't have to buy special sleeves. It's the one of the big issues with the cards in the old series, is that you couldn't put them in normal sleeves. You had to buy special large size sleeves for them. These are standard card size, just like the action cards and character cards over there, and you can put them in sleeves for Magic Gathering and Pokemon and stuff like that. But that's beautiful. It's got some nice, the symbols look really, really nice. It's all nice and sharp and sleek. I don't know if that symbol actually affects the game at all, or if it's just like, hey, cool, fusion. I'm curious, I wonder what Bakugan that is. Kind of looks like maybe Dragonoid and Cyrus, possibly. Or maybe that's Dragonoid Treacherous, actually, looking at the big muscly arms. That might be Dragonoid and Treacherous. I'll have to look at the show and see if I can just change the colors in my mind. But insane. I do like the back, for that they kept the same back. The back I really liked, and I like that you could line them up and make like a faux hide matrix, which is pretty neat. But this is cool, and what's really nice is even the pro players might want like a casual game, and they might use these gate cards. So that's just really cool. Put the two main card arts in the back here. Actually, you know what? I'll put all the character cards. Oh, the pretty artwork. I'll leave the ability cards off to the side. They're cool, but they're not the main attraction. Just kind of clear off the table a bit. Alright. I'll just readjust my camera. Okay. Now, to the actual Bakugan. I'm gonna touch that one last, because it's the main event. Oh, just some information about the triple packs. It looks like the standard triple packs, the starter sets. No, starter packs. The product names are confusing. It looks like the starter packs, which is just 3 Bakugan, 3 character cards, the 3 ability cards, cores, and all that stuff, come with 2 normal Bakugan and 1 fusion. I don't know, I don't think that they're always the Ultra for the fusion. I believe that sometimes it'll go there, but it's always 2 normal 1 faction Bakugan and then 1 fusion Bakugan, and it looks like the diamond packs. There's only 1 that I know of that's been leaked or revealed. It's actually on eBay, I believe. But that one has 2 fusions and then 1 regular. Of course they're diamonds though, but it looks like that might be the standard. Let's get Rairazu out. Oh, well, Rairazu opened, and oh, okay. Alright. Not too bad, actually. Really, really compact. Really, really just chunky. Not in a bad way, though. I mean, it was never in a bad way. Even, like, chunky little Dragonoid was kind of adorable from Battle Planet. I actually really like this. And watching it in the show, it almost looks like a mix between a crab and a Venus flytrap. I really don't know what the inspiration was, but I really do like Rairazu, so I'm pretty happy with this. See you can see the Bakugear peg holes for the attachable, the peg hole, the peg Baku gear that are similar to Baku Nano. It's very simple to close. I don't even know if you have to push these legs in, but you push the legs in, heads in, down. Very, very simple. Nice. I really love how sleek they look. And they're getting more and more spherical as the seasons go on. Okay, Simoga. Now this one I wanted to talk about. I actually want to say a few things about this design right here, the closed ball design, because it hit me with a massive wave of nostalgia. This looks like multiple Bakugan that a lot of Legacy fans might remember. Some favorites. One of them maybe not so much, but two of them definitely were. This looks like Fear Ripper. This looks like Reaper, and it also looks like Laserman. Three pretty well-known Legacy Bakugan. These just look absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with all of these new Bakugan. The only thing that can make this better is better distribution. It's like as close to perfect as I can expect from them, besides the distribution. But they're oh wow, that looks cool. But I definitely know that they're actively working on it. And just a quick tip for people that are also a little annoyed at the distribution: don't ever get mad at the PR reps. That's like shooting the messenger. It's not their fault. They're just relaying information to the public. Oh my god. Simo, my man, they did not cheap out on you. You got a cool freaking Bakugan to name. This is really sick. I really, really like that. And this is actually one of the more complicated basic Bakugan I've ever seen to close. Still easy, but more complicated than the typical. Just gonna put these over there in front of their character cards. Make me feel better. And now for the main attraction. Oh, I should probably focus on that, wouldn't that be nice? The sleek white and gold. No, not like the dress, I swear. If anyone starts commenting about the whole dress debacle, I won't delete it because I'm basically enticing it right now. But I would be sad. And I will comment sad face on your comment if you comment about the dresses. Or the dress, it's only one. I'm very tired, I apologize. I just worked 8 hours of construction. Okay. I'm blown away. This is all I really have to say about this. I'm absolutely blown away. The intricacies of getting all of these mechanics to extend it out to make it look nice and sleek. Like, the Battle Planet Trox wasn't even that chunky. But they found a way to make it less chunky. And it looks incredible. The new gold paint, the Aurelus Gold, sends shivers down my spines. Spines? I only have one. Why did I put this there? I'm intelligent. Don't get mad at me. I'm exhausted. The new Trox head molds for Armored Alliance and Armored Alliance Fusion Force are all really good. Of course, this has a little bit of modifications because it's a fusion between Trox and Mobilius, so it's got a little modification. But the heads look really, really nice. Ooh, that is interesting. See, now that I'm wondering, that might be a factory error. I don't think that is intentional, but you can see it clearly here. Is half of the mouth is painted blue, half of the mouth is not painted. That's interesting. I wonder if that's maybe just like an early print factory error. Yeah, that looks like it's supposed to be that way. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be fully painted with the blue. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. I have two other misprint Bakugan actually, Ventus Feral Core and Aurelus Dragonair Ultra. I have two early print. They're not misprints, they're early prints. This looks like it's an actual like misprint. I don't think they meant to do that at all. This is incredible. Alright, this video's almost a half an hour long. I'm gonna have to edit this down. Let me try and close this. Now, you guys saw the instructions, so you're probably going to yell at me to do something different. Oh, never mind. It was really easy. That was easy. It doesn't feel like it's closed, though. That does happen sometimes. They just have such powerful springs that sometimes you don't get any sort of feedback to tell you that it's closed. Ooh, that's another thing. Almost every error I've seen on Armored Alliance Bakugan has been painted in, and that one is not. I must have been like an early run. They got a couple misprints in. I'm not complaining, though. That's cool. So it's got the Heos and Aurelus faction symbols here. Yeah, I think this is definitely probably an early run, so they might not have fleshed everything out perfectly yet. Now let's see this open. I will also put slow motion openings at the end. And yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because it's coming to an end. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you didn't miss me too much. You know what, actually I hope you did, because otherwise that means I'm forgettable and I don't want to be. Alright, 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl! It didn't land perfectly on its feet, but still pretty cool. Similar to the other tail opening Bakugan, but I'm blown away. Spin Master, you've truly outdone yourselves here. Incredible work. Just really the only issue I really have right now with the game is the distribution. This is the only qualm I have. This is all incredible. I'm blown away. Alright. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope to see you all here again. Howdy ho, bye, neighbor.